Michael, we're diving into it. GTA 6 is always a hot topic, and well, we're gonna break it all down for everything we know about GTA 6. And there is a lot, thanks to Rhino, who posted a little leaks and rumors over on Twitter. Here's the full rundown, and it is massive. The development and launch. Basically, the development started in 2014, Michael. Imagine that. It's going to be over 10 years of development before we get this game, and for good reason, too, because the budget is $2 billion. Dude, that was a B. Let me repeat myself. $2 billion. Absolutely huge. Going to launch in fall of 2025, set for PS5 and the Xbox Series consoles. We'll see how well it plays off for the Series S. Just saying, right? There could be a possible delay into 2026 as a backup emergency. Coming later to PC, again, not day and date. Most often we'll see something launch PC first, when the follow-up with consoles, other way around always with Rockstar and GTA, as well as Red Dead, the same deal. Trailer 2 coming this mid-November, early December is kind of where we can expect that. Let's dive into the world. Dynamic weather system. The map will be twice the size of GTA 5. We heard mixed rumors that it's going to be 3 times the size. Now, the latest rumor is actually twice the size. Michael, how do you feel about that?
I'm okay with that. I thought 3 times felt like a little ambitious. Like, GTA 5 still felt big for like the first 4 months of playing it. Like, I still got lost until I had put well over 300 hours. And then I finally was like, okay, so 2X feels like the right size for me. 3X just felt like we were going to get way too big. I mean, as you talked about, I don't even know if the Series S could have handled that. So 2X, I'm okay with.
Yeah. The state of Leonida expands over time. Very curious to see what that means. Highly improved water physics. Focus on water-related events. We did get a little bit of boating, some jet skiing going on, and a couple other things, right? 70% of the buildings can be accessed. Dude, that I like that. That's cool. 3 major cities, 4 smaller cities, 3 islands, 2 inspired by Cuba and the Bahamas. Nice. NASA-inspired center, space center. Dude, Disney-inspired theme park. Yeah. That's going to be massive, right? A Malibu club, Ocean View Hotel, the Little Hayati, and a Leaf Links. Curious to see what that is. The design, let's get into some of that. Stealing expensive cars require tools. No longer will you be able just to jump in and take off with the car. I think it's kind of how that's going to play out, right? Police AI is improved like real life, he has in brackets. NPCs have live/real-time decisions. You mean so when I shoot off a gun, they're actually going to scatter? Bodyweight mechanic. Dual wielding from San Andreas is back again. Gore and dismemberment return. 3D volumetric clouds. Dude, take a look at the clouds in Forza Horizon. That's what we're going to get into here, and maybe even step it up a bit, right? Forza Horizon always looks incredible. I'll never forget how good those games look, and I think we're going to get into that even more here. So online mode featuring roleplay. So online mode, obviously definitely a thing. We just don't know where it lands, right? As far as timing, do we get it day 1? Do we get it 6 months, a year out? Time will tell. 2 protagonists, right? We already know that there's Lucia and there's Jason. There's a dynamic relationship between the 2 of those. Activities now. There's over 1,500 world events. 1,500 world events, Michael. Major focus on heists and drug trade. Emphasis on interactivity. Players interact with a gumball machine. Okay. Football, surfing, and mud clubs. Basketball, tennis, bowling, gyms, fishing, shooting range, night/strip club, and golf is back once again. Michael, there's a lot to unpack just with the amount of leaks that are dropping with over the course. So we're still a year out when you think about all this, right?
Yeah.
What's the hype level? I mean, I'm probably asking for no particular reason because I already know where everybody's hype level is. But you know what I mean? When you take a look at all of this, how excited do you actually get for GTA 6?
I get more excited, and I know leaks are a hot topic. We've talked about it all the time. The fact that this is coming out in a leak, though, makes me more excited, right? We can name games for the next 10 hours of, oh, this game had X features promised, never came. The fact that this is leaked means it's most likely in the game. There's no reason for a leaker to hype up a game that they're not going to profit off of unless there's some weird conspiracy where Rhino's really an employee or something, that tinfoil hatty. So this gets me hyped that it's a leaker saying these are all the things I know, because this to me tells me all of this is in the game. That's what I want to hear. If this was in a trailer, I would be probably pessimistic. I'd be like, okay, sure, 1,500, probably closer to like 500 events, right? And you're counting different variants. So this gets me very excited. I will say, Drew, the one thing, and I don't mean to kind of kill the hype trade, the fact that there's already an emergency delay, that caught my eye, right? It's got to be there. It's obviously got to be there for a number of different reasons. But the fact it's already sort of in the plans has me a little curious if there's already something on the table internally that Rockstar's like, all right, let's have a backup just in case. I hope it doesn't get delayed, but that kind of piqued my attention. But everything else, this is amazing. I can't go above a 10 because this is all awesome, besides that one little detail.
Yeah, I think the detail needs to be there, right? Like you say, it's one of those backup plan because you never quite know. Once they introduce one system, it can break half the game, and then they obviously don't need that to happen, right? Where there was initial rumors of the 2024 launch, and then that got delayed and pushed out into 2025. I think we're now at the final year of, okay, let's polish up, let's clean it up, let's make sure everything works. Day one it drops, no big major, oh my goodness, we just bricked the console situation, right? Yeah. Nobody wants that. PC, no big surprise there, right? Like it always does. They always drop it on console first, and then hopefully 6 months to a year later and on PC, which sucks if you're only a PC player. If you have a console, you're very lucky to get GTA 6 of all games day one. So we'll see how that goes. This might actually push people to buy a console. So now here's the other side of it. Who partners up, Michael? Xbox or PlayStation to say this is the best place to play GTA 6?
I want to say Xbox because I'm an Xbox guy, but I feel like as much as we joke about the S, that's like a ticking time bomb, right? If Xbox partners up and the S can't handle it, that's an absolute disaster. I think if you're Rockstar, you go PS5. Again, as an Xbox person, it pains me to say it, PlayStation has routinely over the last few generations been the go-to console, really since I'd say the PS4 has been the better console. So yeah, I think if you're Rockstar, you try and pair up with Sony, make that happen. The one thing that we didn't get through that I was kind of hoping the leakers would have, size. That's something you got to worry about with these consoles, right? Like, the latest Call of Duty, it's already come out, 300 gigs. I have a terabyte console, and that's still almost a third of my console when it's 300 gigs. So I've got to know how many games I got to delete when GTA 6 comes out. That's what I'm hoping we get next, if we're going to be stuck on console for 6 months to a year. How big is this game going to be with all this stuff you just hit on? But yeah, I think partner with Sony, that's the way to go, because you and I have said it. We're worried about the S trying to run this game.
Well, yeah, we definitely are, right? Here's the other side of it, too. There was rumors of the PlayStation 5 Pro. I think this lines up with the launch of GTA 6. Get the Pro, best place to play GTA 6. I think that's where they're going to really start to push this. Yo, dude, I'll be all in. I cannot wait to play this game. Other question, too, and I don't see any rumors on here, is there cross-play, cross-save progression? Where does that kind of come into play now, right? We're now so far removed from GTA 5's, technology that did not have something go cross-play. So I'm a more of an Xbox guy / PlayStation guy, but I tend to play more on my Xbox just because that's where more of my friends are, right? My brother's a PlayStation guy. So if he picks up GTA 6, am I going to be able to play with my own brother, or am I going to have to go PS5? Dude, don't think I won't, because I will. I will leave you all behind to go my PlayStation 5 to go play with my brother. It's just one of those things, right? That's going to be like a nightly routine, dude. GTA, let's go. We're in, we're playing, we're doing more heists, we're doing bigger heists than ever before. No, you know what? Forget it. Let's just chill out. Let's go to Disneyland in GTA 6, right? Like how big this game is going to be is going to keep us going for so long. You really kind of need to sit down and go, what console is going to take the best majority of my time to make sure that this runs the best? Xbox rumored for another console possibly next year as an announcement, but still, where does it, we saw rumors here, right? PS5, Xbox Series consoles. Dude, where's the Switch? Or Switch 2?
Yeah.
Right? Do we not get anything? Do fans not get GTA 6 on the Nintendo's, we'll call it the Switch 2 for now, because nobody really knows. They're going to announce it next year. Is that just something that's on the back table? Maybe when they get to PC release, we'll get an announcement then for any Switch players? Possibly. Who knows, right? There's still a lot of questions. I'm really interested to see what we do get, though, when it comes to the second reveal trailer. Do we get more of the story between the two main characters? Do we get more of the world, more activities? What else are we diving into? That little 30, a minute and a half maybe long trailer that we did get shows off some cool stuff, but we still don't really know exactly how involved we are with all of that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I don't know. There's a lot to speculate still. We are far from being finished here. Any new breaks, we'll let you know over here. We'll keep you up to date with everything. ITGTV.com.